What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
The amazing crew of Riverdale is back on set for the upcoming 5th season, and it's safe to say that this is probably the most anticipated season of Riverdale so far. Some of the episodes were filmed before production shutting down in March because of the coronavirus pandemic. But there's still a lot of the high school set episodes left to create. Since we all want to know more about the season, and luckily, the executive producer Roberto Aguirre Sacasa has offered a look at the first scene shot for Season 5. Keep watching to see everything that happened in Riverdale Season 5 behind the scenes. Brace yourself since you're about to see some shocking footage. Number 8. All Together. Filming on Riverdale Season 5 has officially begun. Just recently, the show creator Roberto Aguirre Sacasa met with the cast. They arrived in Canada, and because of the coronavirus pandemic, they had to quarantine for 14 days before meeting on set. The moment they saw each other, Roberto said they spent the whole night celebrating Lily Reinhart's 24th birthday. Here's the sweet photo of Reinhart and her co-stars Cole Sprouse, Madelaine Petsch, Drew Ray Tanner, and Camila Mendez. According to Roberto, after 14 days of quarantining and months of preparation, Riverdale Season 5 finally started shooting. Spent the night in the bubble reminiscing with these lovely people and celebrating at Lily Reinhart's 24th birthday. How time flies. Is written in the caption of the photo. Well, they all look amazing, don't they?
I am Elizabeth. I am not Polly. Archie is not Jason, so stop using them as an excuse to control my life.
Number 7. Archie at his best. So guys, finally, Riverdale is back. First scene up of Season 5. Archie in a steam room. Well, it's Archie, for God's sake. We wouldn't expect him to change even if there's an ongoing global pandemic. We need to mention that there's going to be a big time jump at the beginning of the new season. Series showrunner Roberto Aguirre Sacasa used Twitter to share behind-the-scenes updates. He posted a photo on Twitter with Archie Andrews, 23, showing off his body in a steam room. Any theory about this? Whatever happened here, we're sure that it's some pretty amazing storyline. Camila Mendez and KJ Apa. Camila Mendez took Instagram to share a look at KJ Apa's on-set in her Instagram story on September 28th this year. Riverdale Season 5 will feature the crew at different territories because of the time jump. The early episodes will feature the teenage characters' high school prom and graduation. Now Riverdale is filled with kissing scenes, and we love them. But with the coronavirus pandemic, the cast needed to improvise when sharing kisses. There are new rules in place before that can happen. What does this mean? Everyone's mouths need to be clean. Our new normal is washing our mouths before every take of a makeout scene, KJ Apa wrote via Instagram. The video he shared features him and Camila Mendez gargle with mouthwash for a minute. Then you can hear a woman telling them when they're 30 seconds in and when they have 10 seconds remaining, then when they can spit it out. The actress, best known for portraying Veronica Lodge on the Archie comic show, reposted the video on her Instagram story, adding the champagne cheers emoji. The group first completed filming the final 3 episodes of Season 4, then they got into Season 5.
For trusting me. Shows how strong we are together.
Number 5. Vanessa Morgan. We were happy to find out that Vanessa Morgan is back on the show. She shared a selfie from her trailer on her first day back on September 14th. As we already know, she announced that she was pregnant with her first child on July 24th. She stated that she wasn't sure if she wanted to share the news with the world, but she also said that she knew people would see pictures with her belly, and she wanted the world to hear from her. She also said that she wants to keep this chapter of her life private, and she'll be welcoming her baby boy into the world this January. Shortly after she shared the great news, her husband unfortunately filed for divorce. Vanessa wasn't really satisfied with the writers' decisions before she came back to the show, so she called out the show's writers in a series of tweets. "I'm not being quiet anymore," she wrote. She wrote how tired she was of how Black people are portrayed in the media. She stated that they are being portrayed as thugs, dangerous or angry, scary people. She also mentioned that according to her, they are being used as sidekick, non-dimensional characters to our white leads. Or only in the ads for diversity, but not actually in the show. She added, "I'm the only Black series regular, but also paid the least. I could go on for days." After Vanessa's social media posts, showrunner Roberto Aguirre Sacasa published an apology. He said he was sorry, and he also said that he will do better to honor her and the character she plays, as well as all of our actors and characters of color. He wrote on Instagram on June 4th. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comment section below.
Well, maybe it was too soon. Too fast.
Number 4. BFFs. Now that Vanessa Morgan is back, she and Madelaine Petsch have finally reunited. After their separation because of the coronavirus pandemic, they appeared together and shared a photo on the set of Riverdale. Back with Bae, Madelaine captioned the photo on her Instagram. Vanessa additionally shared new photos of her on her account of her back in Tony Topaz's pink hair. More photos from the upcoming prom episode of Riverdale were shared by showrunner Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa, and one of them features Vanessa and Madelaine. An interesting fact is that the first scene, which was filmed with KJ Apa, shirtless. Now, did you guys know that Vanessa Morgan and Madelaine Petsch are BFFs in real life? Even their characters on the show are getting closer. And Riverdale fans just can't get enough of the perfect duo. They met when they both auditioned for Riverdale, and ever since, they've been BFFs. Madelaine posted a video on her YouTube channel, and she said that they met while Vanessa was auditioning for the role of Josie. Vanessa unfortunately didn't get the part, but the two immediately got close and they lived together for a month after Madelaine shot the Riverdale pilot. Number 3. Casey Cott. Casey Cott is back on set, wearing a mask per COVID-19 protocols. The show's official Twitter account shared the photo of the actress. As Hollywood tries to get things done during the coronavirus pandemic, we've been curious about how Riverdale production resumed, what rules they applied, and how they are coping with everything. We're sure that it's not easy. Not easy at all. It's quite complicated to keep people protected when the environment doesn't quite let you so, especially for Riverdale. When there are so many episodes to shoot and close scenes for which actors are tested more than once. The producers decided that safety comes first, which resulted in additional shooting days. All actors are more isolated, and they usually do online meetings. Now, we all remember that Season 4 continued the mutual romantic feelings that Betty and Archie had as childhood best friends and neighbors. Archie and Betty kissed during episode 17, the musical episode. But Betty ended everything she and Archie were doing during the following episode. What's interesting is that the showrunner told Entertainment Tonight that on an upcoming episode, all of the relationship stuff that we've been playing throughout the season kind of comes back.
We're not alone.
I'm glad you're okay, Moose. Mitch too.
Number 2. Marisol Nichols. "And I'm back," wrote Marisol Nichols on her photo shared on Twitter, and you can see her back on set. As we all know, Nichols will be exiting Riverdale this season. Nichols plays the mother to Camila Mendez's Veronica Lodge in the hit CW series. Despite the difficult conditions they had to shoot scenes with, Nichols joyfully reported that the vibe is good. She said that normally they'd be shooting in July, but they didn't start until the end of September, so everyone was just kind of happy to be working again. So in February, it was announced that both Nichols and Skeet Ulrich will leave Riverdale after the show's 4th season. But when production stopped because of the coronavirus pandemic in March, executive producers were required to cut Season 4 short. Later, series creator Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa stated that both Ulrich and Nichols would come back for Season 5. This was decided so their characters F.P. Jones and Hermione Lodge could have a proper goodbye. Ulrich announced during an Instagram Live in May that he decided to leave the series. "I'm leaving Riverdale because I got bored creatively," the actor revealed. But that's not the case with Nichols, since she wasn't given the opportunity to stay. When asked why she decided to leave Riverdale, she said, "How do I put this? That's a good question," she said. "It wasn't necessarily a choice. It's just kind of what happens," she added. Number 1. Betty with a knife. We left the best one for the end. On September 25th, Aguirre-Sacasa gave this sneak peek at an amazing scene of Betty with a knife, Reggie in leather, and Cheryl in a wig. Can this get any better? During their high school days, the gang in Riverdale had been through several complicated situations, from heartbreaks to losing family members to many serial killers. Then we had a cult, a prison riot, a deadly secret society, then again, many serial killers, a brothel. Maybe you have something to add? However, can you guess what this scene is about? Why the heck is Reggie in leather? Why is Betty holding a knife? Whatever it is, we're sure it's going to be amazing. We end our video here, guys. Are you excited for Riverdale Season 5? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos such as this. Thanks for watching!